Hey guys, Antrim here, and welcome back to another video. And today, we're going to be taking a look at these 3 unique monthly box services. Specifically, these are all of the boxes for the month of October 2015. So let's go ahead and let's check these out. But be sure to let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think of these and which ones you think had the best items for the month. So let's just go ahead and let's launch right into this here with my disembodied hands and stuff. So anyways, let's go ahead and let's slide Lootcrate to the side and let's slide SuperGeekBox to the side. So we'll start off with 1UpBox. Technically, it is number 1 on the alphabetical scale because it starts with a 1. So that's my logic and I'm sticking to it. So anyways, I've already broken the seal on all of these, but I haven't looked into them just because it would be kind of weird, like fishing through the knife in this video and whatnot. But whatever. Anyways, let's go ahead and let's open it up. So yeah, that is 1UpBox for you. Hope you all enjoyed. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, so inside of the 1UpBox here, it looks like we got some little pop figures right here. You can see this one is from The Walking Dead. It is actually Daryl from The Walking Dead. So bam, my camera has like the most difficult time focusing. So I'll probably just have to hold the stuff right about here. Because if I bring it to about here, well, okay, there we go. So that works. So anyways, we got ourselves another pop figure. This one is Jack Skellington. So very appropriate for the time of Halloween. So that's pretty cool. All right, this one, it looks like we got ourselves, like, I think this is supposed to imitate, like, a bone, like, armband or something like that. I don't know, but it's got, like, this sort of black and white, well, more like greenish, and then black, and then you could, like, snap it together and, I guess, have a wristband. Okay, anyways, moving on here. Oh, this one's awesome. Okay, so this one is Pop Rocks. So, yeah, if you guys don't know what Pop Rocks are, they are exploding candy, basically. Well, they like pop in your mouth, so you eat them and then your mouth pops. These are cool. So very cool that these are in the pack. I'd like to see more stuff like this. Just really neat things. All right, so pretty much each and every one of these has a t-shirt. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to unfold the t-shirt here, and then we're going to go ahead and we are going to lay it out. Let's see what is on this t-shirt. So, okay, so it looks as if it's a, like, Pokemon and Super Mario Bros. And Ghostbusters crossover, because you got, like, Luigi here, you got Pokemon here, you know, the little scary type, but then he's holding what looks to be like a vacuum or something, so I'm guessing it's like Ghostbuster style, not really too sure. But anyways, just for the sake of letting you guys know, just because I personally do not like polyester shirts, this is actually a 100% cotton shirt, which is actually kind of a new thing for 1UpBox, so super proud of them for, you know, doing that correctly. Alright, anyways, moving on. This item is actually pretty cool. So it looks like it is an eye cover for like when you sleep, but it's made from like the Boo from the Super Mario series. So that's pretty cool. Kind of a unique item. I may actually use that if my eyes are ever like sensitive to light. But if you like sleeping with these, might be a cool option for you. And then, of course, you have the button for the month of October, the Halloween button. Yeah, it looks like a zombie Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. That's actually kind of hilarious. Oh, and then there's a piece of paper in here. It looks like there might be a poster or something. Let's go and let's check this out. Be sure we get all the items here. Nightmare 1UpBox. What would be really cool for these box services is if they stop including their logo on their poster. I don't like hanging them up if they have their logo on them. But anyways, alright, moving on. Let's go ahead and let's move on to SuperGeekBox here. So here's SuperGeekBox. Let's go and let's get all this out of the way here. I do want to note about SuperGeekBox is that the box itself is like protruding like crazy. However, they did take the time to notice this was a problem. And on this layer right here, they used like 3 layers of their, you know, sticky adhesive or, you know, their tape or whatever to stick this on here. And then they like cut one in half and used 3 on each side here. So they really did not want this coming apart, and it did not come apart in transit. And the reason why they didn't want it to come apart is I think there's this giant foam thing in here. Oh god, it's a hand foam chainsaw. That is actually kind of amazing. But again, it has their logo all over it, so meh. But anyways, I think this is actually really cool nonetheless. So if we go ahead, well, you could probably take it out of the packaging, but I think it's in shrink wrap packaging, and the thing would probably just explode on me. But no, anyways, yeah, it's one of those things where you would put your hand in it, and you would have a chainsaw coming out of your hand. Kind of actually amazing, not gonna lie. Alright, moving on here. Let's see, we have the SuperGeekBox exclusive wearable, it's a wearable something. Is this a bandana? The Villainous Cloak of Chaos. So what is it, a cape? Okay, let's go and let's try and find where this little sucker opens. And let's see, what is inside of this thing? I need to know. I need to know. Is this a cape or is this a bandana? Or I think it's like maybe it is a cape. I don't know. I think it's a cape for really, really small. Oh, it is a bandana because look, the shape of it is sort of a triangle. So yeah, it's a bandana that is made from the mouth of Venom from the Spider-Man series. That's actually kind of cool, not gonna lie. Give you bonus points for that Super Geek Box. And by the way, it's worth mentioning this is the very first time I have ever unboxed Super Geek Box on this channel. So yeah, alright, so moving on, it looks like I'm honestly not sure what this is from. You guys can tell me, but I'm sure that it says it right on there. So, Mopey's Plush Funko, okay. Let's see. Oh, okay. So it's from the Nightmare Before Christmas stuff. I don't remember him and his little orange nose. I don't. I'm sorry. Okay. Anyways, moving on here. Of course, again, they pretty much always all have a T-shirt. So let's go ahead and let's see what T-shirt this one has for us here. So we got so this one is the Joker. Pretty much. I'm just trying to see if there's like any other weird cross references. He's got like a gun that says bang on it, you know, one of those little fake ones that just says bang, and he's like crying and stuff, and he's just like wah wah wah. I don't know why the Joker's crying. Can anybody explain to me why the Joker is crying? I'm not really too sure. But anyways, moving on, these guys also have pop rocks. Okay. I think 1UpBox might be in cahoots with Super Geek Box over here. Because rather than having the Boo sort of eyepiece, they also have this. They have, I think this is like, what, a keychain or something? Oh, an air freshener, my bad. Just because I saw the loop on it, and that's what the first thing I thought of. But anyways, so you got yourselves a Boo air freshener. Yeah, it smells like, I think, what is that, like strawberry, blueberry, something like that. It's one of those real natural cool scents. Anyways, and then in here we got ourselves a little October 15 chaos. It's just stuff and people showing off their 1UP boxes and stuff, and that's cool. Alright, I think, and then the only thing remaining in here is, of course, the button for Super Geek Box. I keep putting things above the camera. I'm new to, like, this sort of setup. So, yeah. Come on. Focus, you. Okay, well, good enough, I guess. Alright. So moving on to the very last one here, we have ourselves Loot Crate. Now this one is going to be a loaded one, because I think I know the theme for what is in this box. This is not a Halloween themed box, but it is the one for October of 2015. But Loot Crate, being the actual bosses that they are, know what time of year October 2015 is. It is a Back to the Future pack. So in here we have ourselves a Pop Adventure, or Pop Movies, you know, Dr. Emmett Brown. So that's kind of awesome. And you can look, you can see there's a whole bunch of detail in here. He's holding the little electrical wires that put the electrical wires in place for Back to the Future movie. If you guys haven't seen that movie, you should. It's like the perfect time of year to see it. So what's your problem? I don't know. Anyways, moving on here. So we have ourselves a really nice, really soft t-shirt. This one's actually softer than the past ones. I wouldn't be surprised if this one is actually the only cotton one here. But anyways, this one says, be excellent to each other. Bill and Tell's Excellent Adventure. It's just a shirt that says, be excellent to each other. I will wear this. This is cool. It doesn't say Loot Crate on it. That's awesome. It's just an awesome Bill and Ted shirt. Like, look at that. You can't tell me that's not awesome. Alright, moving on here. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's a hoverboard, you guys. It's a hoverboard. We're gonna unbox our hoverboard right now. Oh my god. It's a hoverboard, you guys. Guys. Oh my god. It's a hoverboard. Yeah. Okay, I'm done. But anyways, yeah, it's like a little replica hoverboard thing that has like a mirror on the underside so you can see what's there. That's actually kind of cool. Wait, let's see if you can see me. Hi, guys. Well, yeah, hi, guys. Yeah, you can see me. So anyways, it's a hoverboard. That's actually way too cool. All right, moving on here, we got ourselves, oh, it's a little Doctor Who. Oh my god, is it really? I heard about this being a thing in the new Doctor Who series, that now the sonic screwdriver is no longer a sonic screwdriver. So now it's sunglasses, so maybe they're making fun of it with a spork. I don't think they're making fun of it. I think they just wanted you to feel like you were holding the power in your hands while also using something that only KFC ever gives you, which is a spork. Alright, anyway, so moving on. Let's just see what other items are left in here. I think there's like very few items left in here. I think this is just their little magazine that's just like, hey, people wore our stuff, and here's things and questions and stuff. Their little monthly thing. Be sure to check that out. And then, of course, leaving off the final number of this pack is the button that says Loot Crate October 2015 time. It's got the flux capacitor in the middle of it. That's actually pretty awesome. And yeah, let's go ahead and let's get all the items out of here so you guys can roughly see what's in the box here. So let's see, bam, like these guys always have some cool stuff in their box. Bam, that's pretty cool. Party on, dudes. Oh my god. So anyways, guys, let me know in the comment section down below which of the 3 boxes you guys thought had the best loot in it, because I would love to know in the comment section down below in this video. And let me know what you guys thought of this sort of disembodied hand sort of segment of me doing unboxings. It was actually kind of cool for me to do, so let me know in the comment section down below, guys. But anyways, I hope you all have enjoyed. My name is Venom, where I'm pointing to each other now because we're both behind the camera. And I bid you all farewell. Thanks so much for watching.